good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing this evening? I hope everybody is doing well. And we'll see what kind of episode this turns into tonight. There's several things going at the same time. Oh, and I guess some people might want a link to join us for this evening. So let me turn this down here. And let's see. And there we go. Sorry, I forgot to do that earlier. However, I have got confirmation that they're warming up to the bait station, which is good. Nasty rats. Those dirty rats. So I will have some Rat Patrol episodes coming soon. So please stay tuned for those. Alrighty. Those probably won't start showing up until maybe about maybe 8 to 10 days. So we're going to see what happens. I don't know. Should we let him up? Let him stay cold in the basement?
It's cold down here. Let me in.
Yeah.
You gotta clean off your shelves down here, Jason. So they're a little dusty.
Hold on, let me turn you up so I can at least hear you.
Let me turn up my volume here a little bit too.
Yeah. No, your volume was fine.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So yeah, I haven't posted the deployment of the trap yet. Those will be coming out shortly in shorts.
I saw the pictures. Well. I saw the pictures.
Yes. Yeah. So I've gotten some. I'm working with the homeowner now, person who does the rescues with the dogs. She's a private rescuer, and she has a camera set up on it. So she's taken some short little video and sent it to me. I can keep an eye on also what's happening as well.
Okay. You need Rat Patrol T-shirts now.
Yeah, instead of the Call of Duty.
Yeah. I'd wear one.
Yeah,
with a slap a rat type of situation.
Yeah, I've been working with GPT Chat thumbnail generator, so I will have some more updated stuff coming up soon. I can only do, I think, 4 images,
right,
over a certain amount of time. That's all I was able to get to today before it ran out.
Just to let you know, Google AI does the same thing.
Okay. Yeah,
but for free.
Yeah, I've done the same thing. It allows me to only have so much time for free as I come up with these ideas. So I managed to get 4 done today.
I can't wait to see them.
Oh, yeah.
Is that where you got your slap a rat one from originally?
No, I made that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that took me a long time.
Oh, I bet.
Because I had to figure out how to work with the pictures, save, manipulate, and add stuff.
Yeah, you gotta word it just right for them to understand what you want to go.
I had to pull images off of the internet and I also had to change them a little bit so it wasn't a copyright.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah.
I think I used Google AI or Chat GDP for when I upgraded my logo on mine.
Yeah.
That's what I had them help me do that because it needed upgraded, and it did a major upgrade, which I really liked. But I can't wait to see what you got though.
Yeah, my logo that I made, that took Eddie and I several hours to do that one. Several hours after I came up with the concept. Started putting it together. I had to put it all together. Then we had to color it.
Right.
Take out some of that. Change it a little bit before we actually got to that final one.
Yeah. My original one that he helped me with, that I was helped with, was pretty basic. It wasn't colored in or anything like that. Not like it is now. And I think it's a really cool thing. Like I said, I can't wait to see what you came up with. If you are doing T-shirts, let me know. I want one.
Yeah, let's see.
2XL, preferably.
I wonder if I can pull those up off of here
You should be able to.
because I have to go to a different program to do that.
When you do your share thing, you can if you open it up in another window, you should be able to do that.
Yeah,
Then you can share that window. Because
yeah.
when I did
I just have
something,
to jump back and forth.
I got to change my camera on. I think I got to check something. This is me to see if it's really yeah, okay. I don't have to change anything. It looks backwards to me, but it actually isn't.
Yeah. So these are some of the ones I'm being to be coming up with here. Let me enlarge this one here.
Well, you could click it open first, then show it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do now. So for August, which ones are they? I'll see about doing this one for my background.
You can just click on the words beside the the little DB thing. It'll open it up that way.
So yeah, how's that one?
I can't see it.
Oh, you can't see it? Oh
Mm-mm.
no,
You got to open it up first,
I
then show
did.
it. No, you didn't. The parts that you see that's open, we can't see. All
Oh,
we see is the screen that your
oh,
list
so I have
screen.
to go back in and open up each individual one.
Correct.
I can't scroll through it.
No,
Oh, that's a bummer.
it is a bummer,
Yeah, it
but
is.
you can do it though. It's just going to take a little time.
Yeah.
Just
Uh,
open it up, right
and
click or whatever, and then hit open or double click it or something. It might be in a new window if that's the case.
yeah, I gotta go to it here. So let me close out that one there.
Yeah, it took me a while to figure it out too.
Yeah, I thought I could just scroll through it so you guys can see the couple of them that I came up with.
Yeah.
No, I had to share them. Window. All right, can you see that one now? Well, I mean,
Oh, yeah, you didn't. I don't see anything. I see a dog.
yeah,
The dog days of summer. Yeah, I see that. That's kind of cool.
so I might do that one for my background once July is over.
It makes sense.
You're gonna be the dog, and also do one for hot August nights, which one was also well, it's kind of cute because I tried to do stuff like this, kind of whimsical. Everybody can go, oh, that's kind of cool.
One of these days, you should try running your logo through there and see what they come up with, just because it's for fun.
Yeah, well, we'll find out. Like I said, I'm out of those for right now.
No, I mean, I could probably pull yours up just to see what it looks like on Google, the Google for AI version. So it does the same thing. Not as advanced as GDP, but
Which one was this one here? Too bad they're too small for me to see the exact picture.
I know you got to open them up first. That's it.
I know that kind of sucks.
It is. It does, I should say.
And let's get back over. And so this is the one I kind of came up with for when I'm doing the Rat Patrol stuff.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that one.
Yeah, you guys will be seeing this one here.
If it's any good, like I said, I want a T-shirt.
Oh no, these won't be these will be too much detailed.
Well, you never know. I'm weird like that.
And then there's that one.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah,
The Rat Patrol. But does
yeah.
that say Hat Patrol or Rat Patrol in the car?
Rat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, hon, you should see this. Little MacArthur looking thing, right?
Hmm. But that's what it came up with.
He came up with a little thing for this Rat Patrol thing.
That's the one that I liked, so that's the one I chose.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys will be seeing these coming up pretty soon.
I'd be happy with the little poster in the background style one, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, but I can only generate so many on the free version.
I know, but if you decide to do a shirt, whatever, that little poster you got in the background of this one
Yeah.
would probably be really ideal.
The other ones I didn't like them, so I didn't download them, so I didn't keep them.
Well, I get it.
Yeah, and there was also one more that I kept. Uh, Here. Oh yes, for August. Yeah. Let me pull this down to here. Pull this back up here, and let me share this one here. It takes a few moments to share this stuff. And then
Yeah,
there's the,
Gary says he wants a T-shirt too.
and then there's the hot August nights.
Can't wait for to see it. You got a thing for golden retrievers, huh?
That's what it came up with.
Ah,
Like I said, I just kept it short and I just let it do its thing.
it kind of looks like a little Cuban Nights thing.
Yeah, hot August nights. Yeah. No, I could have said, hot August nights, Las Vegas, but no, I'm not going to do that. This is what I was looking for right here when I saw it. This is the first one I downloaded. I was like, yeah, that's it right there. The hot August nights. Then I did the dog days of summer, and I kept those two, and then that rat patrol.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to, because I was just using like 3 or 4 words to describe something, and this is what it came up as. So, yeah, it does work. I get to download them. So now I have these images. So I hope everybody will enjoy those. Those will be the backdrops like I have behind me. Finishing up on, I think we got one more week left of July. Uh, I'm checking now. Yeah, so I got one more Wednesday with the July background. Then we'll go into August. Then I got to figure out something for September. October's will be easy.
Really?
Oh yeah, October will be easy. Easy to decide a background, but what's it? Because the theme for September their holiday is going to be Labor Day, and which will be I will have that one out just before that weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, unless they do it on the very first weekend because they got Saturday and Sunday. That might be Labor Day weekend. Usually it's after the fifth or sixth day. Yeah, I think it'll be the first, second, and third will be the Labor Day weekend. Wait a minute, that's August. Nope, September 7th. So I will have at least one day with the Wednesday that has the September background.
Okay.
Yeah, because don't forget harvest. So one of those backgrounds will be that.
Say it again.
The one of
You're breaking
the
up every time I.
Yeah, one of the holidays is going to be
Right.
last harvest for Halloween or for October.
Okay.
That's
Well,
usually
I
what,
haven't really harvested anything yet, so except for a couple
yeah,
tomatoes.
yeah, no, but that's October. October.
Right.
A lot of people don't know that. Mm, yes. What else has been going on? I was doing that today earlier. It was just too hot today, and I have migraine for most of the day. I still got a little bit of it, but I got some Tylenol to help take care of that. Well, it says I have nobody watching.
Well, I know Gary's in here.
Yeah, he was pretty busy today on a drive. Yeah, he was driving through. See, I love the open road. I just don't like
Right.
being in this interstate open road. I'm fine. I just don't like being in the cities.
Oh, well,
These things.
you lived on in Phoenix how long?
Oh, I was in there. I was there for like 20 years.
I lived there, and I never liked it. It was just too much for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot out of you.
yeah, yeah. I lived in a couple of other cities, and I just didn't like them. Well, I liked them, but I didn't like them. There was the convenience was there. I mean, it was really nice, but just the stressful of driving, other drivers. It took time just to go a very short distance. I mean, a lot of time. Like I said, just for me, driving from the south end of Tempe was almost a 40-minute drive
Oh, I bet.
because of the stoplights, the traffic. And Tempe is not very big.
I don't think I've ever made it to Tempe that much. I wasn't
Yeah,
there very long.
Tempe is very, very small. It's only like what 42 square miles, and that wasn't even taking the freeway. That was just like I said, for me to cover half the city on a vector route took me almost full 8 hours, eight
Ooh,
and a half hours.
ouch.
Yeah.
That's a lot,
Oh yeah, and it would only take me what 3 or 4 minutes for a treatment per location,
right?
and I had to check every location. I didn't skip any. I had to check every location, especially after it rained, and that adds up too.
Oh, I bet. I mean, I've talked to Scott, and he's on. When he's on like multiple. I have no idea what that was. Multiple days he's on the road basically sometimes in a
Oh yeah,
row,
yeah. Like I said, but I didn't cover a
and
large area.
that gets old fast. That gets he's got like states he's got to cross,
Yeah.
and I can't
See,
understand. I mean, I don't know how you guys did it. I mean, that's a lot in
mine
my
was
book.
just a small area. I just had a lot of acreage to cover.
Well, you did the golf courses and stuff like that, though,
Mm.
right?
The
And
what?
the golf courses and stuff.
No, the golf courses took care of themselves.
Okay,
If it was an emergency, they couldn't handle, they would call me. Like I said, the bee calls, wasp calls, um, the vector route. Yeah, then I would be called over for those.
right. I wasn't sure because that's what.
Yeah, I mean the guys at the golf course only had their turf and ornamental. I had turf and ornamental. I had weeds and right of way, and I had general pest. So I covered three out of the five categories.
I think Scott might do a little bit more than that. Oh,
Yeah, there's wood boring insects, which I did not do. I didn't want to even touch that. Then there was aquatics.
I what? Okay, you got to explain that one. Is that like alligators or anything? Or
Oh, lakes, water.
okay, what kind of things would you worry about those? That's what I was wondering.
Just basically uh, um, the algae growth, stuff like that.
Okay,
And that's basically spraying the weeds in the water, stuff like that. Not
okay.
gators.
Now you have gators to worry about.
Gators would be state or county. No, that would be state because that would be game, fishing game.
Yeah,
And I did work with them too.
I mean, I've been around people who did that kind of thing. You in particular, but and Scott, but that's about it.
Hmm. Yeah, occasionally I would have to reload a squirrel. So, and I actually had to get a tag or and open a shoot, what is it? They had to open up a thing in the on the page and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to be doing this, this, and this at this time, and and then once it was done, I'd go back in and I'd close it. You know, no, nobody really the wildlife dead except for the rats and mice.
Right.
Hello, Matt. I think I had more fun catching them alive than the squirrels than just killing them on the spot. I didn't want to do that, but I had a ticket. Is what I had to do. I only had to do that only a couple times because the squirrels would get in the historical buildings, and I'd have to go in there and get them. I usually had them within a few hours. I said, just keep an eye on it. I don't want them in there that long. Check. And they would go by and they would check and they go, yep, call me. All right, I'd be right there.
Still pretty cool though. That you could do all that, talk to do that kind of thing. Um, Me, I was kind of basic. I didn't do anything. But yes, that's Mac. Mac is making his presence known. As Jenny likes to say, he's singing the song of his people.
Feed me.
No, no, he's been fed.
Oh, okay.
He just gets vocal, like he wants something going. He wants something, but he doesn't say what it is. He doesn't need treats. He doesn't need food. He doesn't need his litter box changed.
It's
He just,
attention.
he
Scratch my
just.
belly.
Well, Jenny doesn't has only been home for a couple hours,
Yeah.
so
Or, yeah, let's play with the toy. Let's play with the feather duster.
yeah. Well, we used to have a really good one that we used to put a but it was rechargeable. You put it on the ground, it'd do like flip flop all over the whole house.
Yeah.
But he kept on running down into the basement and breaking,
Uh,
and we haven't been able to replace it yet. He really liked that one.
yeah. There's always a squirrel tail on a fishing pole. Toss it out there.
I don't have a squirrel tail, unfortunately.
You know, great. But yeah, like I said, I got those coming up here soon. So I figure I'd give everybody a little bit of a sneak peek if they were watching. So yeah, like I said I haven't had anything here at home at all
Really,
last past few.
you've had a lot of rain though, haven't you?
We did get a lot of rain. It's been dry last past week. We haven't had any
Okay, you
rain.
figured that's when they'd be coming in.
Yeah.
Maybe they drowned.
Oh no, we got to 104 today, which is unusual for here.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, when I last checked, it was it 102, 101, and the heat index was 114 at the time. Yeah, so we got warm today. We're supposed to be kind of windy tomorrow, which will help cool everything down, which will be. Yeah, I think we're supposed to get winds up to 13 miles an hour from what's her name.
Right.
Yeah, like I said, it's been pretty much a dry storm lately. Yeah, let's see. Feels like 106 now, so the temperature is dropping. Yeah, like I said, we didn't even go below 60% humidity today at all.
Well, let me pull up my weather thing and see what it says on mine.
Yeah, Bertha. So,
Bertha,
yeah, the tropical depression or
tropical storm.
yeah, that's out in the Gulf right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a little bit. I'm not. It shouldn't affect me up here.
Oh no, it's no. We're supposed to get a breeze from it this time around. But I'm worried about the next one. Even though it'll cool off the water a little bit, but not much. So we'll see what happens. No, but I am looking forward to taking care of um, that private rescue. Yeah, they and they said even with the traps and everything else, and they were actually using toxins. And then that wasn't working. Anything else, so I got them set up on a program. So they're going to have to buy some more stuff, get them up set up on a program, and then I'm going to go ahead and knock the numbers down to where they can slowly take over and manage. They'll probably end up buying my bait station. So I might make a couple of those. Like I said, um, I kits and I can sell them as kits. Problem is they're going to be expensive because of shipping. And it actually that thing cost me quite a bit to build.
Hey, Jason,
Like,
can I show you something?
yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that expensive to build. It's something simple, yeah,
You see, he's actually hunting rats.
yeah. But yeah, like I said, it only generates as enough information as you give it.
Right.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
so
I tried to get your name in there somewhere, but I couldn't get it. But
yeah, but yeah, again, it's just going to be one of those things where um, if you're doing one of those generations, the more information you put into it, the more dynamics it goes into it.
right.
But you have to word it in such a way to get it because that's what it takes in like ingredients in a recipe. It'll take the first one over the second one over the third one over the fourth. So
Yeah. The only thing I didn't like about that image I showed you is the fact that it's, um,
it's too much.
yeah,
There's too much background. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. It's a good representation, but yeah, there's too much going on, and it looks like it's too far away from where the picture was taken.
right.
Yeah. So yeah. So anybody else anything else got going on? Speak up now. I know Gary's just been road tripping it lately.
I'm gonna have to get my truck fixed by a professional. I can't do it. I've done everything I know how to do, and it's
Hmm.
beyond my skill level. Which is why I keep on telling people I'm not a mechanic of any way, shape, or form. This is why I never took up the profession. Some people find it easy. I do not. So I'm going to talk to some people about getting some funding and see if someone can come here and fix my truck for me. Get the brakes and lights fixed and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, Cliff probably will not be joining us tonight on panel. He might go ahead and say something in chat, but yeah, I think he's going to be busy at work until it's closing time. Then he's going to have to come home and water. So I don't blame him for not. So he should be up hopefully next Saturday, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, but continuing on with that private rescue. Yeah, as soon as I get the numbers dropped and everything else, and I'll teach else what to look for, what to wait for. Oh, hold on.
Oh, I heard a call. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what comes up. Okay, sorry, folks. I'm just trying to type, and it kind of hard for me to type and think. Cleaning the litter box. I did that the other day. It was not easy. Sorry if I'm not talking much. I'm sorry. Hey, CR. $86. I'm not sure. I'm checking my. We got up to, what did we get up to? We had a high of, what did we have a high of? 75, which was actually kind of nice considering it was 79 yesterday. But it's going to get down to 57 degrees tonight. So it's going to be kind of chilly. That's a little bit much.
Okay, I'm back.
CR posted too much information.
Oh.
He says he's still wearing pants.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it keeps the mosquitoes from sucking the blood out of his legs. It'll be over 100 degrees outside. I was wearing pants too. Keeping the sun off of you too.
Hey, Jason, what's the ruling on being able to show images of someone with a firearm pointing at a rat?
It's an image. It's not a live video.
Okay. And I got another one for you. It's a little closer, but not quite what I'm. You tell me.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do stuff like that.
Okay. It's closer.
Really close.
Well, it's. I mean, if I threw in a picture of your bait station, I probably could get that in there too.
Yeah.
Hey, Craig's
Hey, Greg,
Adventures, how you doing?
long time no here.
Glad you can make it.
Yeah. So I haven't had anything here in a while, which is good.
Oh, CLO. Okay,
That's
that's who that was. Okay.
but good for the house.
Well, maybe the kitties are hunting.
Yeah. But no, like I said, if anybody saw my short 5 gallon bucket challenge, my peppers are doing wonderful. Tomato and potato, not so good. I think it might be getting a little bit too hot for them. Peppers love the heat. I need a. I get home early enough tomorrow. 'Cause tomorrow's my short day. I'm gonna try and put the shade cloth over half of the greenhouse.
Okay. I am. You can't hear it, but I am watching your video.
Ah, doesn't bother me unless you want to hear me twice. What?
Ooh.
What was it? The whole house, or was it just a portion of it? Like Craig's house caught on fire.
You okay?
Like, oh, it turned it into a toaster. Ouch. Wow, that
Oh,
is
it is on fire.
yeah. Ah,
Well,
okay.
I'm glad you're okay though.
I'm surprised I didn't see that one. I'm going to it right now. Oh,
Okay.
wait.
Videos
Yes.
watched.
Wait. Oh,
Ooh.
so short. Oh, wow.
I'm glad you're getting it fixed, and I'm
Yeah,
glad you had insurance to cover it.
yeah. Wow. How in
That's
the world did I miss this video?
what I want to know is, is everybody okay? No issues, no injuries.
Yeah, in a pure beam house, that's even more of a tinderbox.
Yeah, that's a lot of
I'm
smoke.
actually looking at the
Now,
short.
okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I actually just watched that short. Wow.
Now,
Oh,
you said the power fell over your house. Are they responsible for the power line falling on your house? Because if they were responsible, then that means that you don't, their insurance has to pay, not yours.
oh, yeah, strip it down to the studs. Ouch.
But who knocked the power line down?
Yeah.
Was it your neighbor or was it something else?
Probably a storm or something, but geez, wow.
I don't know. That's what I'm
Sorry
trying
to
to
hear
find
that.
out. I saw the flames. That's a lot of flames. And the smoke damage and the water damage. I mean, there's so much.
Yeah, that's just from what it looked like the wire was on fire.
It's it's like at the back addition. Looks like.
Yeah, so everybody check out that video. You should give him a thumbs up. At least nobody was hurt, which is the awesome part.
Yeah,
I know some things can be fixed or replaced, but still, it is an inconvenience.
the major
Neighbor behind
inconvenience.
the tree fell on the pole. broke the pole and primary lead to the secondary. Yeah, so it just overheated the wires.
So was he cutting the tree down?
Probably the wind or something.
Well, I mean,
Oh wow,
well, if his neighbor cut it down and it knocked it down, then that's his fault.
that's what insurance is for.
I know, but unless there was a high wind, it's not likely for
Wind,
it to fall.
act of God. Yep. Hope you had that clause in there. Well, apparently he did because the insurance is covering it. So
Okay, I'm glad you're okay.
yeah, that means you got to pull everything out of the house, and you get the water damage, the smoke damage. You got to pull everything out,
Oh, to check the
do
wiring.
everything. He probably has to rewire the house now too, as well, because the probably fed back to everything in there, even the appliances.
Oh yeah, and any clothes, any
Oh yeah, it's still not a fun thing.
mementos, that kind of thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I hope you guys got someplace to go where it's being worked on.
Yeah.
Every GUI. Oh my god, if the GFI plugs went, that's saying so. Well, I hope things work out for you there, brother.
Yeah. Just that. As long as the walls are all open, they can rewire the house pretty easy. But still, that rewire is going to be at least.
No, it
Oh,
depends on if it needs to be if there any structure might have been damaged in the fire,
yeah.
because that changes things if
Oh
structure
yeah.
is not damaged.
I mean, if it's charred, if it's okay. Yeah, but if it burned through, a certain percentage of the wood, it needs to be replaced.
Well, the roof automatically,
Yeah.
because you don't know what's in the rafters or the insulation or anything like that.
Yeah, but
We're talking about 100 grand of damage at least.
oh, easy. Contractors are going, ooh, look at what we can do.
I'm going to make a suggestion on the insulation type. If you would take a suggestion, I would say treated denim is your best way to go.
No, they got that new spraying information that does not burn.
Well, treated denim is also
Yeah.
insect repellent, rodent repellent, as well as fire resistant.
And yeah, St. joints have to be replaced. Oh yeah. So it was just more than what was
Yeah,
video.
that was just a little clip. How long was it going before you guys it was found out? Colin,
Yeah. And Jason.
Jason,
Yeah.
Colin, right there.
Yeah, I've been watching Greg's adventures for
10 minutes.
a
Oh, that's
couple of
not
years
bad
now.
though. You caught it quick.
Yeah, he's had to get rid of quite a few raccoons. Oh, 10 minutes?
That's not for the. It must have caught quick
Oh yeah.
for that much damage. But
Yeah, like,
think of it this way: your family, your wife, may have to, gets a chance to redecorate. Silver linings.
oh yeah, like I said, do a lot of your homework. I don't know if you've done this yet, but make sure that the contractors you use give you a bid, not an estimate, a bid.
Also, permits. Make sure they're
Licensed,
certified and make sure they pull their
licensed,
permits.
bonded, and insured.
Yeah, but they make sure they have
Yeah,
their permits
yeah.
pulled.
My house was actually built probably in the early 30s, from what I understand. So yeah, my house is almost 100 years old.
Oh, they have a backup house, so
Yeah,
that's good.
yeah,
At least you have something. I'm glad you're safe.
yeah, yeah. This would be a good point to document. It might make great content.
A lot of rebuilding of houses and stuff like that after
Yeah,
disasters, or the people who I bought this house for $1, so we're going to rebuild it, and this is what I did. Those make a lot of content. People
Yeah.
like that kind of stuff, especially after restructuring after a fire. Makes sense. But he's got to have the time because that takes a lot of work. Even if you're just an owner and you're having contractors do the work,
Yeah.
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 Yes,
Yeah.
you are very fortunate.
Yeah. And again, make sure you do your homework, everything else. Um, at least you get to do some kind of upgrades, which is nice, especially for kitchens.
Your
Um,
wiring,
yeah, they're going
your
to be
wiring, plumbing, all
yes.
that. Get that stuff upgraded. New windows. Now, here's the question: is this is you're living in your retirement home, your second home? You going to keep the original, or are you going to sell it to help get some money back, or what? Two is one is none. Definitely,
Oh,
CR.
jeez, that's that's an hour and a half drive, 2 hour drive.
It depends on who's driving.
Yeah, you can do like a weekly update, bi-weekly update, monthly update.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people who do house rebuild
Oh, okay.
on that kind of thing. Yep, kind of figured. Because once you get it upgraded and updated, you're going to probably get a lot more money out of it anyway.
Now, Craig, is that the one that has the she shed? And you're having the problem with the raccoons at, or is it the current house you're at now?
You can move the she shed though.
Well, which property it was, and he also had that nice garage too, where he had the solar on top of his shop and stuff.
Oh, that would be tough with it had solar. Okay,
I'm
that's
waiting for,
where he's at now. Apparently,
yeah, I'm waiting for it to pop up here.
I'm looking at the YouTube side. That's the reason I can see it faster. He said that's all at the retirement house.
Well, Craig, did you want to come up on panel?
Is he got a GoFundMe or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, he lost his home. He's not technically homeless, but
Ah, okay.
did,
So
did
already,
you lose any of your gear? Like guns.
so what I think he's trying to say, he's already he was living at the other house. This is the other house, his older house that he was dealing with.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to come up on panel, just say so, and I'll put the link out for you. And you can describe, you know, the process of what's all going on, keep everybody up to date. Oh yes. Oh, never done it. Oh, coming up onto a panel. Oh, here.
Just click the link and follow it up.
Let him move to the kitchen. Okay. Yeah, I got the link there for you there, Greg or Craig. Sorry. Sorry, I know a lot of Craigs and Gregs and Garys.
We got 3 Garys at least. How many? See, we got 2 Dans at the least.
Couple of Jasons.
No, 3, at least 3 Jasons. You're
Oh
included.
yeah.
And how many Tylers? There's 2.
Oh geez, I know a bunch of Tylers.
Yeah, well, 2 that come in here.
Yeah. There's a lot of Andrews on YouTube.
But there's only one Colin. I'm happy about that. Just me. Yeah, good suggestion there, Grace. Make sure you mute your YouTube side. It gets a little noisy.
Thank you, Grace, for mentioning that. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally spaced it myself. I had to remember to do that myself when I came up. Right now, I got my headset in. Well, at least one of them anyway.
Yeah. We'll see if he can if he's able to join us. Since we don't have Cliff tonight.
far as we know, he might be listening.
I haven't seen Matt either, so
No, I thought you said Matt was here
yeah,
earlier.
Matt's probably in the background. I haven't seen his tag come up, but then again, sometimes it moves fast enough where I don't see it.
Well, I don't. I thought you said Matt earlier. I see Grace. I see Gary. I see
Yeah,
me. I see CR.
yeah. Usually
I,
he'll lurk.
and I
So
see Craig's. And I don't see anybody else unless they're hidden.
yeah, I do have a lot of people that do lurk while watching.
Well, Ground Fog pops in from
Yeah,
time
he
to
does.
time. And then we got
I don't know why I left it like that. I'm sorry about that.
we got Howie that pops in from time to
Oh yeah,
time in the background, and a few others. Oh, Robin the Road. He
yeah,
pops in just to listen.
yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have one of my other followers, and the one that follows me back. Um, she is in the UK, and by the time we are doing this in our time, it's the middle of the night for her.
Well, that's what I mean. Even when Robin the Road shows up, it's the same thing for him.
Yeah, but again, he was at work.
No, now I mean he was on the other day. He popped in.
Yeah, it's still the middle of the night for him.
Yep. And what about Mandy when she pops in from time to
Oh,
time?
that's early morning for her.
Yeah,
Like like I said, if I go on at 8, it's like what 7 o'clock in the morning for her.
I think so.
Yeah.
Right, she's getting ready to go out and do whatever she does.
Oh, there's
Okay.
Craigo. What you doing there, Craig? Let me see your. There you are. Okay,
I don't see anything.
he's there. Um,
I don't see him.
I don't think he's fully connected yet.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, Craig, finally get the.
I think I'm here. Am I here?
Yeah,
There-
yeah,
there
you're on
we
the panel.
I can hear you.
How you doing?
See ya.
Hey guys,
How you doing? I'm glad you and your family are safe, though.
Yeah,
not bad.
a fellow.
Am I muted?
No, you're fine.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can
Unmuted.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
We can hear.
Oh.
We can hear you. Yes.
Okay.
Now,
can't
just
hear
let
us.
everybody know that he is also a fellow air gunner, and takes care of pest animals too as well.
Is,
So if you're not connected to his
is he on
channel,
the leaderboard just like you do? Is he on the leaderboard anywhere?
No, he doesn't have a leaderboard that I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to turn up your volume.
I had it for what was it, 24 and 25 season.
There we go. Let me get you turned up here a little bit more.
You can't hear me?
I'm also partially deaf, so I can turn you up on. So you should be fine.
Test microphone.
There we go.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Can you hear us now?
Okay.
Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I got you. Yep. I got you. Everybody there. Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
I can hear you about 5 by 5. You're fine.
So
I'm just glad
Yeah.
you and your family are good.
Yes.
appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad it got
It was
caught
it
really
was
quick.
quite a
It could have been
shock.
worse.
It was you walk
Yeah. That's something I
you
don't.
walk in and you see
Was
Yeah,
the
that's
house empty of mementos or anything, or is that moved over to the retirement house?
that it was pretty much empty. So
Oh, okay,
it
that's
was-
good
it
news.
was just
at
sitting
least.
there and so hey, I could use your guys' help. We are growing little itty bitty tomato plants,
Okay.
and I know you guys are big into that.
Oh yeah.
What are some of the things I should do or don't do to get these things to grow big? I've read everything. You should clip some of the sprout leaves and keep the bottom low with no leaves and that kind of stuff. I says,
What do you got them in?
I'm going to ask people who really know what they're doing. It's a great
you have them
big.
in?
It's a great big planter
Okay.
up above 3 feet off the ground, a foot deep in dirt.
Okay. I've got one of those. That's what I got my clone in.
Yeah.
And my clone is
Okay.
cutting off my 2-year-old tomato plant, and it's going them nuts, as Jason can attest. He's seen it. He's a lot better at it than I am, but I'm just going by what I know. And is yours straight from seed, or is it from a pre-made plant you picked up, or what?
Bought it at Walmart, Tractor Supply. I don't know where we got
Okay,
it.
okay. I can't tell you more than. You got any suggestions on that one, Jason?
Yeah. Like I said, what you can do is when you buy I prefer from seed if at all possible, and get it an early start and put it in a container that is in a greenhouse. You can start out with, keep it warm, and keep it in that container enough to hold it, like I did with my tomatoes. I did back in December. I planted those in December by seed.
Oh,
And I
mine's
think
a little different, so I went a little different route.
Yeah.
I did mine was 2 years old
Yeah.
initially, and I took a cutting this year
There we
on his suggestion, and 3 cuttings actually,
Okay.
and the third one actually
These guys will help you.
took.
These
And
guys
this
will
is
help you with the tomato.
thanks to all what I got is all because of him and Cliff. So I owe my success to those guys.
the smaller the container, the more you're going to. So you want to use nice, good, rich soil, nice good compost, a good grade of compost if at all possible. If it has slow release fertilizer in it, that's pretty good. You just want to, and you also have to have the trace elements that you need.
Okay.
Some of the trace elements that you can get is going to be like ironite. There's got iron in there. You don't want to overfeed it with nitrogen because nitrogen just makes the plant grow. It's not green. Iron is what actually makes the plant green and so it can photosynthesis.
Well, my suggestion, if you're not going to go too much into the science of it, like these guys are, go basic. Get yourself some really decent soil. If you're doing like I did, I just did like expert gardener from Walmart. I don't know what you planted yours in, but just go with what you can afford, what you can your skill level's up to, and just give it a shot. And just keep an eye on it.
Yeah, start small and start with what you need.
Yeah.
And again,
you want to go fancy, just as long as, you know.
Yeah, you want to mix it with like a little bit of sand in there with it. You can mix it in.
CR says, how big is it right now? Craig, how's it? About 6 or 7. Oh, about 10, about a foot. Okay.
At least, yeah.
That's not bad. It's not a bad size.
Yeah. No.
How big is the stem? How big around is the stem? I'm just curious. This is me. I have a question about that. How big around is the stem of the tomato plant? Is it skinny? Is it thick? What?
Is it?
He's got to check.
Go get it. He's gonna go get it.
Well, that actually tells me something too, Jason, because you saw what my old one was. It's like skinny, but my clone is like freaking huge.
Well, yeah, it's going to because it didn't have to put a whole lot of energy into it.
Right.
Like the ones I planted by seed last December, you can see how big those stalks are.
Right. But mine didn't. But mine was kind of constricted because I didn't use proper soil in my original.
And also clipping it back also helps too.
Right.
It's like the same thing when you're planting trees.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to clip off those suckers as soon as they get them. Do not, or not the suckers, but the lower branches. Leave those lower branches on there because that'll actually help make the trunk a little bit more girthier. And then after a few years, then you can trim those off.
Yeah. But
so then you can start lifting the tree. Then the tree until its second year.
I'm going to say it's a good half-inch thick.
That's not
and
bad.
It's got about 3 or 4 bigger one. It goes up and then 3 or 4 bigger ones come off.
It's going pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not bad. How old is it? How long have you had it planted?
Karen, How old is that tomato plant? A month?
Oh,
that's not bad for a month. That's
well,
really
you're
good.
doing really good then.
Yeah.
Is it a month? It's a month.
Oh yeah, you're doing great. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it. You're doing good.
Yeah. The fertilizers to avoid. Do your homework on
Wait,
these.
Jason, try that again. Jason, try the fertilizer again.
Yeah. Okay. The fertilizer. You wanted to avoid a high sodium fertilizer. You're going to have to do your homework on that particular fertilizer to find out what the carrier is. Like I said, for one thing, sulfate of ammonia, 100. It has 2% iron mixed in with it, and it's also a 2100. Don't even use that. That's basically a turf fertilizer for it to wake up in the beginning of the year. And again, it has a very, very high sodium content in it because it uses sodium as. So the fertilizer has something to attach to. So you got to if you look for the fertilizers are attached to clay particles. It's something that's to be like a slow release. That's what you're looking for in a fertilizer. I still prefer organic fertilizers, but you can use both.
You can get something if you don't want to go too fancy.
Okay.
Job's Plant Steaks do make ones for tomatoes.
Mhm.
If that's the easy, if you want to go easy, it's up to you what you're. It's something. It's a
Right.
start.
Those small little 2-inch things. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you can get them for just for tomatoes,
Yeah,
and that'll
and-
give you everything you need. Just follow the instructions.
Hold on, interruption.
Okay, but if you just follow the instructions on the little Job's Plant Steaks, they will tell you everything you need to do. And I've used those on mine. That's why one of mine is actually over 2 years old. It's a tomato plant for 2 years old, which is really weird, but it kept mine going, and I plan on picking up some more when I can this week. So just consider that. I mean, you can go as fancy or as simple as you choose, what your budget allows, what how well you want to get into it. I am just figuring it out myself. I mean, I'm not sure if you've seen any of my videos, my update videos on mine, but most of mine were planted, with the exception of the one tomato plant, which is like over 2 years old, about 2 years old. Everything was planted this year, and I got 2 potatoes, 2 tomatoes, which one is the old one, and a pepper. And I planted my pepper on Mother's Day. I planted my russet potato from a week later, but that one is from a Walmart potato, from like the bag of potatoes from the produce section.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my original tomato is actually from a Walmart tomato from the produce section that I just planted the seeds from, and I've been keeping it going. So the only one I've actually planted.
When did you start the seed?
But okay, my first seed was the May 10th for my pepper plant, which is a California Wonder sweet bell pepper, and it is doing wonderfully. It's like a 1.5 feet tall now, bushy as all get out, buds everywhere. It's been flowering and everything, but I planted that over 2 months ago, and it's doing really, really well. My potato I planted a week later, and it's even bushier than everything else. My son planted another potato from the same bag a month before, and it's on its downward spiral, because they say once it dies, you can harvest. So he's on his harvesting, getting close to being harvested. My clone of my 2-year-old tomato, which I planted this year, is now, last time I checked, had 13 tomatoes. But here's the kicker. It was a beefsteak tomato I planted seed from the cutting from the original. It's now growing beefsteak and Roma tomatoes. There's only one cutting, but it's 2 different types of tomatoes.
Wow.
So you got to go look back at my videos. You see it, because it's huge. And it's just,
well,
Just playing around with it.
I'm gonna do the video right outside the house. I live in the woods at this house here, and we're taking a bunch of trees down because they're getting too big, touching the house and that kind of stuff. So we took it down, and I plan on
For safety reasons,
building.
I get it.
Yeah, but I'm planning on building a raised garden, probably 10 feet by 8 feet, more of a I don't know how a rectangle with the going in the center, so you walk completely around.
I plan on doing the same on my property when I get it next month. So yeah,
I'll take any suggestions you guys have. You'll see the videos going in, and it probably
anything with
won't be
prep
till
for
late
soil and
this year
everything, you
that I
talk
build
to
it.
Jason and Cliff. They know about that kind of thing.
Now you got to remember, he's also in a different climate than we are too, as well.
Yeah, I'm in Iowa, so that's a big difference in most. So if that changes anything, I don't know
Well,
where
I'm
you're
in
from.
Michigan. We got
Oh,
the
yeah.
same. We're how close to Ames, Iowa would you be?
I'm about 50 miles east of there.
Okay. We our office has a headquarters right on the college campus in
Okay.
Ames, and they had a camera in the conference room, and I would remote into it, and I could look out the window and tell you what tomorrow's weather is going to be by looking out in the Ames office. I could see what my weather was going to be next day. It was almost 24 hours to the T. It was, if it was raining there today, I'm having rain tomorrow. It was absolutely hilarious that
It is kind of hilarious.
the weather pattern. Yeah, the weather pattern just came straight through that way. But
Yeah, we know
closed
several
the
people
office,
in
and I
Michigan,
walked.
by the way.
Yeah, we got Tyler's up that way. Eagles up that way.
Johnny Mac is up there.
Johnny Mac's up that way, yeah.
I believe you know Ajax
Yeah,
Outdoors.
Johnny Mac is way up in the UP. Though.
Yeah, he's way up there.
Bearded Eagle's up that way.
He's almost Canadian.
Johnny Mac is still shoveling. He's still shoveling snow.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's great. You know, I use this as like a social media so I can meet everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I've actually met him in person though.
Yeah.
So,
have you?
it was a few years ago, but we did.
Yeah. But again, like I said, if you're going to be planting in pots, I would recommend like adding a little bit of sand to it. You can add a little bit of cat litter, non-scented cat litter, or vermiculite or perlite.
Okay. Yeah, I got to have everything raised off the ground too. It's hopefully next year I'll have the whole garden built and we can start early. But the wife wants to start a garden, start the tomatoes and that kind of stuff. And I says, let's do it. It's what else are we gonna do? So
yeah, I don't know if you saw my video. I don't know if you saw my video of that. It works. I want to see if it's going to work up where you're at, because you're a lot colder. Yeah. It was just
I'll give it a whirl. I
Yeah,
did
like-
see your Jason. You were the one with the steaks on the grill, weren't you?
The what?
Steaks.
Steaks on the grill. Who had the steaks on the grill?
That was you.
That's always me. I got steaks on the grill.
Yeah, no,
chicken.
I was looking at that going, now there's they look good.
Night, Gary.
Oh, believe me, they were good. Good night, Gary. Almost missed that. Yeah. And again, like I said, if you get
Teach me something. How do you see the comments?
the count on what?
On here?
No, the comments. Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
upper right hand corner, you'll see chat. If you're on a laptop.
He looks like he's on a laptop.
Okay, there it is. All right.
Yeah.
Click on that. It'll open up.
Look at that.
You learn more and more every day.
Hey, this is my first This is my first almost live stream. Okay, I mean this is.
Hey, welcome.
Oh yeah, I mean, you got to go through the YouTube and you got to get set up for 24 hours. So get set up for that so you can do live streams. And then you can go through a couple.
You were broken up halfway through. Go to YouTube and what?
You got to go into the studio and you actually have to to do live streams, and it usually takes 24 hours.
Okay.
So because they'll go through all kinds of stuff, make sure that you're legitimate and stuff like that. Mine was done in under 12 hours. They said expect 24 hours.
Wow.
Well, I'm monetized, so I don't have to worry about it as much. But
Yeah, and then you can choose a platform on which you want to do lives from. Now, if you do YouTube, email out to somebody for them to join you. And you can have one person up at a time. We go to a streaming platform like what I'm using here is going to be Streamlabs. I believe I can have up to 12 or 14.
okay, is this Streamlabs or Talk Studio?
Talk Studio, sorry. It is part of Streamlabs.
Okay, then there's StreamYard, which is a whole
Yard,
different
and then there's several other different kinds. So you can try the different ones in the free version to see if you like them.
Yeah. I like this one because it seems to work really well for me anyway.
Is there a
Yeah.
fee for this one?
You
what?
can. There's
Yes, you
also
can.
there's a free version.
Yeah.
There's so many hours per month. Or you could pay a very low fee, like $8 or something, and you can get so many hours. And you can have up to 5 or 6 people up on the panel or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's actually pretty cool. It's just a matter of what your preferences are.
Yeah, this one here cost me like $17 a month. I can talk to almost anybody. I can go live anywhere. It makes it a little bit easier.
It does.
Yeah, like I said, if I wanted to go outside, I should take my laptop out with me, my power bank, and I got to put the Wi-Fi outside. I have to take the extender outside, and then I can do live streams from out there. But I do have to take a device out there to live stream with. Because I live in a Faraday cage. Yeah, so yeah. Well, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that you use. Like I said, I use tomato cages for almost everything that I need. It's easy. They're cheap enough until I get my real planters up and going. Then I'll probably use cattle panels or something.
I'm using tomato cages for my tomatoes right now. I will say I am not the best person about that because my 2-year-old one, I used arrows for the longest time because that's what I had.
Yeah, but for $4, $5, those that you get them powder coated, they'll last for years.
And I've
As long
got
as you don't bend them,
go ahead.
oh, you don't bend them, they don't get caught up in a tornado along with the greenhouse. You don't bend up, you're fine.
Oh, you can also get if you want to don't want to use the planter box like your planters like you use. You could do like we've been doing with the 5-gallon bucket challenge. Pick up some 5-gallon buckets, drill some holes, and you put your tomato cages in there along with it, and it gives you a handle to move them around easier. And they don't drown in their own water if it rains.
Yeah, and not only that, with the tomato cages, if you have them right side up, you can stake them inside there. They're perfect size. Like I said, for my potato, all I did was just turn it upside down, and it fits over the bucket, and it's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, there's little tricks and
Okay.
trades.
Last year we had a problem. Last year we had a problem with tomato bugs.
Oh, I've never had to deal with those.
Is there a way to keep them?
Are you talking about the hornworms?
I call them tomato bugs. The big long.
Yeah, clothespin.
That's it. I like tomato bugs to me, but
Yeah.
but that's once you see them. Is there something to keep them away?
A clothespin, you usually don't find them until they're actually on it. Keeping them away is you can do a plant somewhere else or a couple plants somewhere else, let them go eat those, and just keep them off of those plants. But yeah, what I usually do is I keep clothespins. You can use the plastic ones, you can use the wooden ones. Whenever you see them, just to the hornworm, and if within like 5 minutes they drop off the plant, no toxins. When you try to clip onto them and pull them off, they can break your plant. They grip on that hard.
Okay.
But
You
yeah,
just got to be
Right.
diligent though, because you have to look at them every day. Otherwise, they're going to sneak up on you.
yeah, and then they just fall
Right.
off. Especially
Cool.
pepper plants, because pepper plants are a little bit on the delicate side for their branches. So,
Hmm.
yeah, or when like Jason just have one on hand. Yeah, I actually had to go and get those. Yeah, so yeah, I always have clothespins everywhere because I also use it to hold targets um, onto little clips and stuff like that that I need. Yeah, so yeah, they're great. Like on a wire. They're great for holding tomato cages. These are great for if you have to tag your tomatoes or any kind of your plants that has some kind of fencing, some kind of trellis. Use this, and you can actually clip your 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 package. You can clip it to the fence or cage, and you know what's in there. Most of my stuff is actually in the greenhouse, so it doesn't get rained on. I found that out with the tomatoes because I know tomatoes don't like to get wet, or they don't
Okay.
get wet.
Yeah.
So I kept them in the
I
greenhouse
lost
this year.
video somehow.
Oh, yeah. So I
You know the worms? Oh, there they are. I'm back.
okay. Yeah. So yeah. What part did you miss?
Maybe I'm not back.
The that part?
A whole bunch.
You missed a whole bunch. Okay.
We were at the clothespin part.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Clothespin-
I missed a whole bunch. I don't know what happened, but it just stopped. He said,
Yeah.
you know
You can make little tags, or you can use.
get a. Hey, Jason,
Yeah. So you can make your own little
Okay.
tags.
hey, your clothespin. Do you pinch their head?
No, right behind the head, about a quarter back from the head. That's the side without the horn. So the part that curls
Yeah.
up, you clip them right behind the head, about a quarter of the way down the body, and just leave the clothespin on them. They'll
Just a
fall off,
clothespin.
and they'll just fall
They'll
off.
fall right off. They won't ruin your plant. Yeah, but he says it'll kill them. And they'll fall right off, and now you can just throw them. Can you just throw them away? You don't have to worry about them.
Yeah, you can get rid of them that way. Yeah,
Okay.
I know our chickens here
See
won't eat
that?
them. I mean, some of the simplest things that you can use that's they cost almost nothing is what $2 for 50 clothespins right now.
Yeah.
Which is not a whole lot. You got 50 of them. You can either use the plastic ones or you can use the wooden ones. Either way, and not only that, you can also clip your tags to your cages, so you know what plants are which. So you know what you put there.
Yeah, because you forgot what your pepper was there for the longest time, though. What didn't you? Or was that Cliff?
No, that's me. My problem is I was supposed to get the chili tapines. I don't think I have chili tapines. I think I have some other pepper because the leaves of the chili tapine are really small, and I'm getting really big leaves. So I got something, maybe a bell pepper, maybe a jalapeno. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's a chili tapine. I won't know exactly for sure until I actually get fruit off of it. So that's when I know definitely for sure once I have those peppers on there. So I could have a hot cherry pepper
Or anything.
or anything. Yeah, you never know. But like I said, I don't think it is a chili tapine because those leaves are way too big. Those leaves are usually about an inch long. Not as dark green as they are now, unless for some odd reason I have good soil and it's just leafing like that. I don't know until I actually have blooms and peppers off of it. That's what I'm going to know for sure.
I don't have anything other than my flowers or buds that I've got now. I've only got like 5 or 6 buds, which
Yeah,
you've
no,
seen. You can see on the video, but that's about it.
yeah, I know I got tomatoes are blooming again. It's too hot for them, so I know they're not going to set.
How hot was it there today, Jason?
104.
Oh, we were at 74 here.
Yeah, no. Index when I checked it, and that was after it's cooled off some, so it was 102. Our heat index was 114.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how well his Wi-Fi is working.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's
Oh, he's
back on.
back.
Yeah, I don't know about his Wi-Fi, but yeah. You know,
I'm back.
I still haven't seen CR's update yet.
14. No, it's definitely. I only have meg upload, so no, it's me.
Yeah, I think things when you start gardening, start small. Don't try and do a whole big giant garden. Experiment first. Find out what you
Also, grow what you're going to eat. That's the big one.
Right. Yeah.
I'm a firm believer in that. Grow what you eat. If you want to, if you have the room to grow more and want to share or trade or like Jason likes suggest, then do that. But if you go with what you're comfortable with, stay within your I guess skill level. My skill is low. I just got lucky with I only got 5 plants, 2 tomatoes, 2 potatoes, and a pepper. And I'm just I experiment with like the things what they call garbage gardening because I've been using this like a potato from a 5-gallon bag of potatoes from Walmart. We got 2 of those going, and will we get a lot of potatoes? We don't know yet, but we're going to try. And my Walmart tomato was literally that a little pack of 2 Walmart beefsteak tomatoes. I got a seed from that, and I grew them, and I just see what I can do. And I kept it alive for 2 years so far. Made a cutting thanks to this guy's suggestion. One actually took, which I'm actually surprised about, and it is where it's at right now.
yeah, yeah. You
So
can't when you're going to be doing a clone, especially with tomatoes or peppers. You just can't. You got to take a leader of one of the branches, or the leader itself is the only way to get a successful clone.
We're far from there.
but I
Yeah,
will let you know if you get one older, when it gets older, if you do have an older one like I do, they will get like a woody stem over a big green stem like you have now, and it literally looks like wood. But I mean, mine's skinny as all get out, but it produces 2 tomatoes this year, but its clone is producing 13 so far. So don't ask me how that happened.
Wow.
It's very successful, that second one, and it's like 3 times the size. And I just got lucky. But Jason kept on asking me to do a clone, so I'd give it a shot. And I started off with a small pot with some expert gardener gardening soil, put it in there. It just took off.
Get ready to take a screenshot there.
Oh, he's got the book.
He's got books.
Hang on. Okay. All right,
Sunsets.
hold it there.
Yeah. The Sunset National Garden Book.
Okay, got it.
Is there a year on that one, Jason, or is that just doesn't matter?
This one here is set for the U.S. and Canada.
Because some of them are regional located and stuff. So
Yeah, after I moved here from the West Coast, my Sunset Western Garden Book doesn't apply to here. But yeah, there's in here, for instance. Yeah, there's like 50,000 plant entries in here. You know, it's a good thick book. If you can get the hardcover, if you can. They've been around for quite a while. It has your different zones of the U.S., like different climate zones.
Okay.
I like the zoning off of here instead of the the zone 1A, 2B, all those. This is more of a climatized area where they've taken all the information and made a little area. So, like this one here, like Idaho, is going to be zone 2 and 3 and 1. So, it takes in consideration of the valleys throughout and the temperatures and all that throughout the year, and that's how it does its zones. Instead of having the back of the seed package, that's good information, but it doesn't do it local information.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I like the zoning in this better. But this is just a of when to plant and stuff like that. But some areas in like different altitude, different humidities, and
Yeah, I'm splitting the difference between the two of you.
Yeah.
With you far south, Jason, and him north, I'm
Yeah.
right in the middle.
well, Cliff and I, we're about the same latitude. We're real close. However, I am a higher humidity than he is, but yet we're still classified as the same zone. Go figure that one out. He's at higher altitude. I'm at a lower
Jason.
altitude.
Jason, you're Texas, right?
I'm in Texas now, yes.
No, it was. We started last year, had a little fun with it. Tomato plants got way too big. We got some off of it. The tomato worms got us better. We said this year we'll try it a little different, and then we says, let's put in something that's we can do, we can handle. We don't have to worry about the rabbits and the deer getting to it. So, because right now it's just sitting outside. The deer will walk right next to the house and eat the whole thing. So,
Oh yeah, deer will they see food, they're gonna go after it.
Yeah.
that's it. It's done. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a very good book here. It has a lot of the scientific name and also the common names. You can search for both in here. So, what was nice is they finally did go back to the scientific name. They did finally go back to Latin, some weird scientific name. I actually like the Latin better for some reason. Harder to pronounce, but part of the Latin part of the species name is usually observation of that plant or where it was originally from. So that's another reason why I like it in Latin for like the genus name. They changed it for a couple of years and nobody liked it. But yeah, there's a Sunset National Garden book, and every once in a while I'll pull it out. And another thing about doing vlogs with your gardening is you can find out what worked and what didn't, so you're not going to repeat that from next year or year after year. Yeah, you can find out what other people are doing in your local area too, as well.
You don't change the dirt every year.
I will mix new soil in with the containers every year, and I'll also add compost throughout the year too as well, because your compost is going to have a lot of nutrients in it for the plant as well. Like I said, let's say one of the very large planters, like what I have for my tomatoes, you leave it about that high from the top. And then throughout the season, you can add soil to it. After a while, it will compact. And then each year, or every time the plant dies or dies back, or a annual or biannual, every time the plant dies, you dump it all out, and you mix in a whole bunch of new stuff in with it, so you can cut it. So it also helps with the filler, or you can dig half of it out, leave the bottom half in there, add new stuff on top, add the plant. If it was a blight or something that's in the soil, which you won't know what happens. And hello, Matt, how you doing? If there's something wrong with the soil and you can't get stuff to get in there, use it as a lawn topper. But you won't know that happens until you actually see damages on plants. Like I said, right now, the nectarine I had fully died. I don't know if it was because it was too close to the cedar tree or not. I'm betting it's too close to the cedar tree because I've had two stone fruit trees that have not made it in that spot. So I'm gonna have to put something else. I don't know if something wrong with the soil or if it's the tree next to it. So that's another thing you got to watch out for. There's all kinds of stuff. There's other gardening channels that are way more in depth than what I am, or Cliff is, because I'm an all-around channel. I'm just vlogging my off time. I have several interests, and gardening is one of them. I've done it since since I can remember, and since I was in that field of work. So I'm good at turf. I'm excellent at turf. I just don't want to take care of turf like I did before. And there's something I have to be very careful what I use here because I am in a flood zone.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I said, I can't use certain pre-emergents because they'll translocate. Like I said, I got to be careful of certain chemicals I use because it is death to fish and amphibians. So I can't use that stuff here. So again, make sure you read all your labels and understand the laws because the label is the law.
Okay.
So yeah, even though it's not just, everybody thinks, oh, that's just for the applicators. No. That product, you are responsible for using that product correctly. So please remember that. Like I said, for instance, you got some broadleaf you want to take care of on the edge of your property, and you go, okay, I'm going to use some 2,4-D to get rid of all this broadleaf. It turns into a vapor at 85 degrees Fahrenheit. It'll actually volatilize, turn into a gas, and it will kill everything in the area that's broadleaf. So if you kill a bunch of your neighbors' trees because it drifted that way, you are responsible because you use that product. Okay?
Wow.
If you're going to use a pre-emergent on the edge of your property, it rains and it translocates into your neighbor's property, and they can't grow anything there for like a year, you're responsible.
Wow.
Yeah, so be careful how and where you use products. Don't overdo the products so you're just wasting money, and just follow the instructions on the label. It gives you everything you need to know. Yeah, like I said, okay, I got rid of I'm going to go ahead and kill these plants. Well, it says 2 ounces per gallon. Well, no, I want 5 ounces in there, 10 ounces in there per gallon. All you do is you're going to be burning the leaf, and none of the product makes it into the roots to kill the plant, and it comes back. I see that a lot. It's because how that chemical works through the plant. A lot of your systemics, a lot of your chemicals are going to be a systemic. It actually has to get into the plant, through the cuticles of the plant, get into the cambium layer, into the roots. For instance, Roundup stops photosynthesis. That's how that works. So the plant cannot produce, if it cannot photosynthesize, create sugars for the plant, store in its roots. Okay? It's not going to survive. It's going to starve to death. That's what that product does. Now, on hardier, woodier plants, sometimes you need 2 or 3 applications because it stores all of its carbohydrates in its roots. So once all the leaves die back and the plant dies back a bit, it hydrates that's got stored into its roots to push new growth. So that's what a lot of people say, well, that's why it didn't work. It's usually because of those 2 mistakes that they didn't understand. It's over chemical and they're spraying a plant that has a lot of carbohydrates uh, stored in its roots. And all it does is separate three proteins from coming together inside the plant to stop photosynthesis. And it's only what those plants have.
Well, I have a, stone driveway. It's
Yeah.
about 500 feet long, and I used to use the Roundup on it. And I says I just don't like using that many gallons to do a 500-yard or
Yeah.
500-foot driveway. I went to that salt, vinegar, and soap,
Uh huh.
that natural one. You got any problem with that?
The only thing it does is it burns the top of the plant. It doesn't kill the roots.
Okay, that's all right. That's exactly what.
That's why they're growing back.
It burns.
Uh-huh.
That's
Now,
why they're growing back. Yep.
If you stay on top of it, whenever they get brand new growth, hit it then because the plant is the cuticle not as waxy, and it'll actually get into the plant a little bit easier, and you don't have to use so much product. If you keep burning off the leaves, eventually the plant will run out of carbohydrates. Now, if it's to be Bermuda grass,
Okay.
anything else that has a rhizomes and stolons, different problem. That means you got to put in a underground. You're going to have to put in 12 to 24 inches of a barrier to keep it from getting through.
Wow.
So, yeah, so a lot of areas that are brand new will actually spend the money and install that for years. But once it gets up and over that barrier, if it's not taken care of, or if you're mowing and it blows it onto like a cobblestone, then you can have issues of it rooting that way. Because Bermuda grass will grow from grass shoots and also from its rhizomes from underground. Node clipping off of a Bermuda grass or a zoysia or any kind of a creeping grass, yeah. If you're going to be if you have see for you probably have like a clump grass, which is going to be like a poya, not a Kentucky blue, like a poania, or it's going to be a tough grass, and all it does is grow by seed. That you can mow, that it won't. You can get away with that one there. The cuttings from that are not going to grow. Hello, Ed. How you doing?
Okay.
Yeah, deal with the grass with all the nodes, rhizomes, and stolons, and that's what causes everything to spread. So once you go by with a mower, you're blowing it all up into the air. It can get into planters. And a lot of people don't think about that. So whenever you're mowing and you don't want those into your area, make sure you're going away from your containers. I have troubles with the mother-in-law and sister-in-law blowing it to the plant parts where you don't want it to grow. Colin! He's out. We'll take him out for now.
He had a tough day. He's gone. He had a tough day.
Asleep, yeah. I have no idea how many times he's fallen asleep during the live stream. So there's all kinds
Jason,
of stuff.
how long have you been doing these streams?
Since I can remember. I grew up on a
Really?
on a homestead. We raised our own animals. We grew our own gardens ever since I can remember. But this way, I remember my mom teaching me how to at 4 and 5 years old. Or the snap traps.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I grew up on a homestead. So planting all that was early on in life. Both my parents were in the aircraft industry. Go into it. I studied for it. And then once I got into ornamental horticulture, It was a quick U-turn. So I started ornamental horticulture when I was in high school, and that's where I found my love of the. And I didn't become a pest control technician until I was with the city of Tempe after a couple of years. That position opened up, and I went for it, and I got that position. And I was in that one for 13 years. So that's my vegetation management. I was on golf courses before then, and before then I was doing landscaping, which led to and better positions. If I didn't get burnt out, I would probably still be with the city now if I didn't get burnt out. No, I just help people with some of their issues, and I find that way better than me doing it for them. But again, like I said, it's grown since I was.
I've sat there and listened to you just talking, you and Cliff just talking about what you're doing, and you added this, and I go, holy cow! It is just like a whole new different world to me. Well, you don't think about it until
your plants are as strong as your soil. So knowing your another book to get a hold of is the Western Fertilizer Handbook. This one's going to be a little bit more rare.
Fertilizer handbook.
Yeah. Because this is actually a soil handbook, not the one you do in your shorts. The one, the earth. Once I took that class for golf course management, that was 14 weeks I ever had to do. That was I did 580 hours of class in 14 weeks. So I worked part-time at a golf course while I was doing the school as well. And aced that class. I thought I knew a little bit of gaps, in the turf world for golf courses, sports turf. I didn't know those gaps were going to be that wide. But yeah, that class helped me out so much, and it taught me the soil and everything else. It's not just the grass; it's what is available to the plant. Yeah, they got kits out there that can help you to realize, help you with your nutrients of the soil, your soil conditions. I mean, you can take soil samples from across the yard, and you can send it to a university, and they'll do it'll be a while before they get back to you. Most of your universities will do that for like. And then you know what to do. Now, basically, what you're going to do is you're going to take a flat soccer ball or semi-flat soccer ball. You're going to kick it across the yard and wherever soil. 4 or 5 ounces of that soil in volume.
Okay.
And do that like 8 times across the yard. And wherever it lands, grab a little bit of soil, put it in the container, shake it all up, put it in a bag, send it off. And you want random. As random as you can get. Or even a semi or soft football will be even more random.
Okay.
So that's how you get your random bits of your yard. You dig up, put that soil in the bag, and send it off. And they're going to do a soils test where they're going to dry it out in an oven. Make sure there's like less than 5% of humidity or moisture in that soil, or even 0 if they can. And they're going to put it through a sifter that has like 10 different size screens. They're going to sift everything out. everything, and then they'll do a mineral test to find out what's available, what's not available, the neutrality of the soil, and then you get a nice little long list. They'll tell you how much organic is in the soil. And remember, it's going to be random throughout the yard. So one part of the yard can have organics and another, like a tree. All right. So that's why they said, random locations in the yard. So they can get, that small little area. Let's see what else. And then irrigation is another one. I still do a lot of mine by hand because I don't have structure set up yet, even though I've been here for 6 years. But yeah, I just haven't decided where I want to put stuff yet.
Right.
I have trees here that are over 80 feet tall, and they're getting bigger every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's all you gotta know your diseases, your pathogens, viruses. Was it and bacterium and stuff like that? Like I said, that white powdery stuff that you see in the compost, that's good. That's the symbiotic relationship between the soil and the plant that helps break stuff down so that the layers of the plant can take up the nutrients from the soil. It changes them. And it's amazing. Like I said, if you can get a couple plants to go in a pot, that's pretty good. Good mixture of mycelium in there. You don't necessarily want mushrooms. Mushrooms will tell you have too high of a organic compound. Like I said, if you just use a whole thing of Miracle Grow, all it is just some nutrients. There's no micronutrients in there, like your manganese, magnesium, silicon, and all kinds of other stuff. There's like 14 different micronutrients that the plant needs. That's not usually in that mix. So therefore, you need to buy in a fertilizer. And always remember, nitrogen doesn't make the plant green; it makes it grow.
Right.
Iron is what makes it green. I've had that argument with so many people. They go, "Nope, it's in the handbooks. That's what we use. I've used for like 30 years.
I got proof. You're so wrong."
Yeah, something I've been doing for 30 years. So, I mean, like I said, I got proof of it in photos for what we used to do. Like I said, for 13 years in a row, I did the setup for the NCAA preseason tournament, and we would grow. The POA, which is going to be the what is it? The regular. Off the top of my head, I can't remember the name of it now. The common name. Some areas of the country, it is a perennial. Here in the south, up in the northern areas, the transition areas, middle of the U.S., it is going to be a perennial. Down here in the south, it's going to be an annual because the heat kills it. We use it in the Southwest all the time. Oh shoot! It's I know it as Poa trivialis. It's the standard seed that you get for top dressing here in the southern U.S. I cannot remember the name, but yeah, it's a clump grass, and we would dump 2, 4, 6, 8 tons of it on 4 softball fields. And we would put that down about mid-November, usually because we had to wait till the 5th or the 10th. So when the softball league was done, the adult softball league was done, I would spray a desiccant over it, kill off the whole top part of the plant. I would literally fry the leaf of the grass, of the Bermuda grass. Then we would just scalp it down to the soil. then we would put down the fertilizer and the seed, and we just water, and we would have that ready by St. Valentine's Day for the tournament, and it would be emerald green.
Wow.
But like I said, we dumped a lot of fertilizer onto it and a lot of iron. We would start dumping about beginning of January. If we didn't have a frost, we'd go in there and we just do that chelated iron on there, and just oh my goodness, Bill. Hello, Bill. How's it going? Where you have been for the past few weeks? That's Wicker Charter Project. Was it Whistle Stop is going to be Ed. Outdoors, the big man is, of course, is going to be Matt.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, for you guys that likes to have fun with the air gun stuff, yeah, and other technical stuff like drones and stuff like that. What is it? The solar projects. Yeah, watch this guy. So yeah. There's all kinds of stuff, soils, plants that we used to do. I would do the pre-emergent. And oh my goodness, Tyler, everybody's sneaking in at the last couple of minutes before I end at 10 o'clock. Thanks, guys. You guys need to be here about 8 o'clock.
How do you, I see that they're talking. How do I comment back to them? Or I don't.
You can type in under write your message, or you can go back to the YouTube side and you can type it in there.
I'm trying to keep my bandwidth down. Where would I type it here?
Yeah, if you see right there, write your message. Bottom right hand side.
Message.
You just click onto that and you can type in a message. And then a little return icon there, and that's when you hit enter. Or you can go to the YouTube side and chat in there like normal.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do it there. See it here.
Yeah, you can do it either or.
Okay. Oh, this was kind of fun. This was, I enjoyed it. Have to do this again.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I'm on every Wednesday night. Colin's on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Big Matt is also on Thursdays. I've never seen Rick Charter Project go live. Foxy Outdoors, which is Cliff. So you write down Foxy Outdoors because he's going to be on Saturday nights at about 7:30. Does container gardening as well, actually in New Mexico. So he's in the Albuquerque area. And he does container gardening and raised beds. And then you got the Bill from the Wicker Charter Project.
I've seen
yeah. And then,
I've seen.
Yeah. And I think you know Ajax Outdoors, Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been on this channel before, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So, a new camera ish. Oh, Monday. Oh, about time, Bill. Does the camera? He's been having camera issues. Yeah, his cameras are outdated. Yeah, he used to be up on lives with us, and then I guess there was an update, and now I can't use those older cameras. So yeah, like I said, Rick Charter Project, Bill, he's in Tennessee, and we need a new camera. Okay, so not one yet. He is in Tennessee, and he is totally off grid and trying to grow and his garden from. He's finally got some of the yard tore up. He's got a little pond he's trying to grow. So if you actually go onto the YouTube side, you can actually click onto their name. Oh, wait a minute. I got to take care of that first. I don't have you as a moderator yet, do I? Type something in. Greg, type something into the chat.
Okay, hold on a second. I gotta go to. I don't see where I type it here, so I gotta go to YouTube.
Yeah, you can go to the YouTube side. I actually need it on the YouTube side. And I'm going to give you some armor here. So then you can go and check out the other channels just by clicking onto their names. You got the little 3 dots off the side. You can actually go to their channel directly.
Yeah.
Oh, tadpoles. Awesome.
I'm having a hard time getting here.
And did you get it typed in yet?
Let's try this again. No, not yet. Yeah.
Not yet. Okay. Yeah, sorry, folks. He's new at doing the live sessions, so. So give him a chance here. I guess I can find him.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm running on an extremely slow internet. So
Oh, okay.
me streaming at the same time.
Yeah, I just saw it
Okay.
buffer right there for you. What if I can go back up here?
There we go.
Oh, you already have armor already. Okay. Yeah, you already have it. You're already blue, so that's good. I didn't know if you were blue or not.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll see that on the YouTube side. You got a blue name. Click on to somebody who's chatted into the chat, and you can go check out their channel. Or if somebody is being naughty, you can actually click onto it and actually remove what they said or put them in timeout. That does take a little bit of time to figure that one out. Let's at it. Grace is really fast. It's like she's hovering over it, waiting for it to happen. But eventually, it does happen. Like I said, usually before you bring them up, if you do the live stream, make sure it's people that you know at first. Okay, so if you don't know them, don't let them up. Don't let them up on panel. Alrighty, and if you do let them up on panel, make sure that you see them in the basement first before you bring them up onto the screen. So it's one of the things that can happen is people will jump up onto a screen into a basement because you left the link open. A lot of times I'll go back and I'll close it. Get on there and they do not so nice things. Yes, Bill. We know that. We know how fast she is. She's fast. Yeah, that always makes it funny. It says as soon as you see it, it's gone. She's already on it. Either erased and also put it into timeout. So yeah. Doing the live streams, yeah, it takes a little bit of time. I suggest coming up with us a couple of times. Like I said, your internet is a little on the slow side, so start until you have a little bit better internet.
Yeah.
A little bit higher, faster streaming service. So
that should be coming this fall. They're putting underground fiber out in front of the house. So
awesome, yeah. So yeah, it does take a while.
I go from 18 meg download to 1 gig in a heartbeat when it happens.
Yeah.
So it'll be nice.
Yeah, in my household, there are up to 10 plus devices at one time running. So our cell phones and our laptops. and anything else. Somebody likes to have multiple tabs open at all times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's just
that's coming.
yeah. All right, it is now 10 o'clock, folks. Sorry, like I said, I do have to work on Thursdays, so my weekend is actually coming up to an end. I got to go back to the 5 day stretch. That's what it is. Like I said, anything else in the chat? Anybody wants to say hello? Have a good night. Now is your time to say that. I will have hopefully some kind of videos. Able to get to them. I'm waiting for more information to show up before I go and take care of that pest problem at that location at that private permission. So a lot of rat videos hopefully coming up soon. I don't know what it entails because the extent of the rat problem. I know it's bad, but yeah. So we're going to be hitting it from 3 different directions at one time to get those rats under control for that um, the private shelter. Or they save animals, dogs. They got a goose, a goat, turkey. Little animal rescue. She loves animals, and she thought, oh look, a cute little rat. Loved all the animals, and then that turned into a problem and came back to bite her. So, like I said, yeah, all the animal lovers, said whenever you see a mouse or a rat problem, take care of it as soon as you can, please. Yes, and don't forget to slap a rat, y'all.
Yes, raccoons are real cute too. So just you gotta get them too. So
yeah, like I said, one of my phrases is was that safe slap a raccoon.
Yeah.
All right. With that, anything
all
you
right,
need?
hey, everybody out there! It was great here, and talk at you guys all soon. Bye.
All right. Stick around, Greg. And everybody, please be safe for the next week. I will see everybody hopefully on Saturday. Who makes it? So I'm not sure what's actually be going on. So, and with that, we will catch everybody on the next episode. I do have some shorts coming out here within the next few days. I already have preloaded. And with that, everybody, please be safe out there and get out there and slap a rat.